Hey gang, it's John and welcome back to another What's Blank Wednesday. We are going to do a What's Water Treatment Wednesday, and Mo and I are down here on the banks of the Grand River pumping water out of the resource that runs right through our town. A lot of you might be going, oh man, that's disgusting, I'd never drink that. I thought that too, but back in 2009 I did a little kayak expedition and I was on this river for about 6 days and had to drink the water. And so I'm going to teach you guys a little bit about what's going on in water treatment, what you got to be careful of, and how to make sure your water is safe for you to drink so you don't get sick. So what I'm doing here is kind of a classic method of filtering the water with a hand pump. Traditionally you're going to find someplace near water, precariously balanced, and make sure you don't fall in or step in. But these are light, small, easy to carry around, so traditionally small backpacking parties using water in the backcountry where there isn't really a threat of a viral contamination will carry a filter like this. But the easier way these days are these incredible gravity filters, which we've got hanging here. I do this mostly on my kayaking trips, but if you got a bigger party you would carry a camp bucket. Otherwise you could easily just take the bag that comes with the gravity filter and scoop it in the lake or river, and you're simply hanging it from a tree and you're letting gravity do the work for you. It's a lot easier. You can go ahead and start setting up your camp while your water's filtering into a receptacle. We tend to bring these larger camp bags and then we'll hang that from a tree and we'll have clean water at the end of the night. So filtering works great when you're worried about one type of threat, and that is cryptosporidium. Spores, cryptosporidium is the most common spore. Giardia also falls into that category. They're big spores that are basically transported by animals and wildlife, and if you get it you'll have some digestive problems for sure. Generally not life-threatening for the most part, but definitely uncomfortable, so you want to get those out of the water. They're large enough that they're able to be removed with fiber filters or ceramic filters. This is an example of the filter that's inside of here doing the work for us today. Water's running over a bunch of really finely pleated paper fibers and it's pulling out the larger particulates, sand, trees, little sticks, things like that, as well as those certain size threats to our health. Here on the Grand, we're worried about additional threats, and that would be viruses, E. coli in particular, introduced into the water system by humans, domesticated animals, things of that nature. So in that level, we're moving on from filtration into purification. There are two ways of managing, well, multiple ways. One is the classic boil your water for a minute. That will kill the viruses and the crypto and the rest of it, but it leaves you with dirty water. So by and large, what most people like to do now is they'll either filter their water and potentially add chemicals. This is a product called Potable Aqua. A couple of tablets in your water, let it sit for about an hour, neutralizes the taste as well as all the bacteria, viruses, and spore threats. Faster and probably with a little more confidence are these new ultraviolet wands. SteriPen is the primary brand that carries these. Once you've got your filtered water, you stick these wands into the water, start them, wave that wand around for a minute, and the UV light, which is the same technology that they use in municipal water treatment plants, will zap all the things that could get you sick in your water. And this is the system that I use coming down the Grand. I drank that water for 6 days and I did not have a problem. So these also are really nice for traveling. If you're heading to countries where you're not sure what the water quality is going to be, you can pull this out and you can literally treat a glass of water at a dining room table if you'd like with this. So, so chemical and UV treatment for viruses, filtering for bacterias and spores, and we've been looking at primarily camp level technology for people who are traveling with groups bigger than 2 or 3, but on the market these days, if you're just a wanderer on your own, you're going ultralight, there are these really nice squeeze systems, similar technology, much easier to carry. Don't risk your health when you're out wandering around in the woods or on a backcountry trip. Make sure you treat your water in certain ways. We've got a wonderful blog post on water treatment that goes in depth on all of these systems for taking care of you, as well as the threats, costs, weights, pluses and minuses. Check it out, billandpauls.com, at our blog, or stop in the store and talk to one of the guys or gals that use these things when they go out on their vacation. So thanks for sticking with us today on another What's Blank Wednesday. We will see you later.